What is up, everyone? Welcome aboard. Let me just do a quick sound check right now, see if we got everything going proper. Guys, chime up in the chat. Let me know who's here. What is up, everyone? All right, looks like we're good, guys. Welcome aboard. We got another beautiful Wednesday. Hang on a sec. Flag that. Pick up UPS store. We got another beautiful Wednesday. On our hands here. I'm looking out the window from the 9th floor of my condo building, and it is the first snowfall of the year. It is pretty snowy outside. Jonathan Major is in the house. How you doing, buddy? All of my Ottawa peeps, man. What's your day been like amidst this snowstorm? First snowstorm of the year. Elena, what up? It's always a hectic time. You know what I mean? People forget how to drive. People, such as myself, have to go find their winter jackets out of storage, pull it out. J Dub, what up? Levi, how you doing? Thanks to everyone for coming out tonight, guys. Oliver Bitcoin is in the house, guys. Before I get going, I'm going to go over the rules. This is a $1 start comic book option. Matt LaRose is in the house. All bids start at $1. You're welcome to bid up as high as you like. You can outbid yourself, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7. If that's the largest number you put, that's your highest bid. At the end of the time, whoever the top bidder is, that's who wins the books. At the end of the auction, I'm going to send out invoices to you guys all. I just would appreciate it if you guys pay within 24 hours. Books can be picked up at my humble abode downtown Ottawa. I can arrange meetups with you guys. Additionally, Montreal Comic Con is this weekend. It is my last show of the year. I'm coming down to Montreal. I know I got some Montreal peeps, and if you're one of my Montreal peeps, please let me know, and I'm happy to bring your stuff along with me, provided you can pick it up at the Montreal Comic Con. Amanda Pickles is in the house. Without further ado, we got 10 of you guys in the room. I'm going to get it going, guys. Keep in mind, guys, there is some lag. The best way to do that is just to put a comment up, see how long it takes for the comment to hit the screen, figure out the lag. Guys, $1 start bid. We're going to start it off tonight with Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, number 2. Here we go. We're going to get right into it. That being said, guys, wow, what a convention season it's been. I cannot believe we're already in December. Montreal Comic Con. It's just a couple days away, and I'm going to be cruising down with one of my buddies named Mo. We're going to be setting up at the show. We got all sorts of cool stuff, and I think you guys that are going to come see me are going to like it. I got a lot of big slabs. That's one thing I've been focusing on. My raw stuff is really good also. I know some of you guys, I send pictures out of the new stuff I got. I just got some older X-Men stuff. Hopefully it does well at the show. You never know. Okay, guys, 12 people in the room. Spider-Man 2099, number 2. Do me a favor. Let's get the ball rolling on this, guys. Get some bids coming. I got all sorts of good stuff. I brought a lot of old stuff again tonight. I've been going through a bunch of my stuff, pricing up for the show. Drew Chrysler's in the house. Jimmy G is in the house. He's at $1. And it's going to be a fun time, man. Hopefully the weather is all right to drive down. And I remember this time last year when we drove down. I drove down with my buddy, the comic detective. It was hectic on the roads coming back. Thankfully, we just have a van that we're going down this time. It's just me and the van. My guy Mo's driving. So it's not as tedious as driving a truck. You know what I mean? Right now, Jimmy G's at $1. Let's see. Oliver Bitcoin's at $2. Guys, throw up in the comments what you guys are looking for tonight. I'm going to be happy to accommodate. All for Bitcoin. $2. Boom. Boom like this. Let's go. Let's keep on the Spider-Man 2099. We have Miles Morales Spider-Man. This is number 37. Miles Morales Spider-Man, number 37. Let's get that a little better view. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. I think it's going to be a good night tonight. We got some snowy weather. So when that happens, people stay in. Bitcoin 2. You guys tell me what's going on with you. You know what I mean? We are officially in the holiday Christmas season. Have you guys started your Christmas shopping yet? I've been doing a little bit. I got a few people to buy for it, and I think I got them hooked up. You know, I think everyone's going to like what I'm getting them. That's the hope, anyway. Myself, on my Christmas list, I don't know, man. I'm going to be buying myself my Christmas presents, I think. I need to get a new suit for work, maybe a new belt. And I'm in Toronto next week after I get back from Montreal. I got to pick up a book that I bought for myself a couple months ago. If you guys are familiar with this book, Crime Suspense Stories 22, it's a pretty fancy one. I get to go pick that one up, and I have a feeling I'm going to be hanging on to that one for a little bit. It's one of those old pre-code horror books, which is something I've been buying lately. I don't know if you guys are into that sort of stuff. They're pretty rare, and they're neat to find. Miles Morales 37. I like this cover. It's pretty sweet. Morales 37. No bids on this one yet. $1 start bid. Elena at $1. Jimmy G, we see your dollar, but Elena got there first. You have some time to pick up the bids if you like. All for Bitcoin at $2. I got some really neat stuff. I'm looking around right now. I'm going to run this one next. It's a Conan book, and it's done by Jim Lee. All for Bitcoin. You got that at $2 for Bitcoin. I got some ASM. I got some Spider-Man. I got some good stuff. Okay, guys, this is what I'm talking about over here. Conan number 242, okay? Look at this. This is a Jim Lee cover. Conan 242. That's why I pulled it. Jim Lee on Conan. You got Conan versus Red Sonja on the cover. That's what I call a cover right there. Jim Lee. How about that? Because on Jim, like, in the 90s, Jim Lee was just kind of breaking out. You know what I mean? And so they had him on all sorts of stuff. And in this instance, it was Conan. Look at how gorgeous of a cover that Jim Lee Conan cover is. Absolutely spectacular. I brought Spawn, I brought foils, I brought Bronze Age, I brought Old Batman, I brought Ninja Turtles, I brought Spider-Man, Avengers, Venom, Thor, X-Men, Power Rangers, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Jose, my guy, how are you, buddy? Conan, Jim Lee. Conan 232, Jim Lee. Who's going to Montreal Comic-Con? Let's have a consensus here on who's going to Montreal Comic-Con. You know what? This is what I tell people from Ottawa. I'm like, there's a lot of good dealers down in Ottawa, but if you guys really want to see some crazy stuff, get out of town, go to like Montreal, and go to Toronto. Old Batman foils. Jose. Amanda Pickles at $4. So old Batman foils. Jose at 5. I think I can accommodate you. I have to go digging, but yes. All for Bitcoin 7. 3 seconds remaining. Oh, Drew, I got you. All for Bitcoin 7. You're cleaning up already. I got your mads. I'm going to get there in a minute, okay? I'm just getting you guys warmed up right now. We're going to go like this, okay? Return of the New Gods number 1. This is some old DC stuff. Jose, we see your 8. But time ran out. Okay, we're going to do Return of the New Gods number 1. All for Bitcoin 7. I'm just grabbing old stuff, you know what I mean? Old Batman foils. Forgot the comma. Okay, we can do all that. We got you on that. Return of the New Gods. So when Jack Kirby of New Gods went over to DC, they let him kind of like come up with his own corner of the universe called the New Gods. That's where Darkseid came from. That's where Mr. Miracle came from and all that, the New Gods. So those are all Jack Kirby creations over in the DC side. And then you had what happened is the New Gods came in, they killed the old gods. It was a really neat kind of dichotomy that they had, you know what I mean? And so as soon as you hear New Gods, that's when like you get Apocalypse and all that, like not the character Apocalypse, but the planet Apocalypse. And oh, hang on, getting the text here. Okay. At live.ca. Send it out my email to people. Jose Guevara at $2. Okay. We're gonna get into some old. I have a cool one for you next. This one's really good. Old Marvel team-ups. The original old Marvel team-ups involved like Spider-Man, stuff like that. Why is this? Oh no, I see what this is going on here. 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. So I'm doing like 5 things at once. So back to that. And why the New Gods are important right now is all the Absolute universe in DC is based on the fact that, correct me if I'm wrong now, Darkseid died. It created this void in the universe, and then this pocket universe kind of got created, and that's where you get like absolute Batman, absolute Wonder Woman, absolute Superman in this new kind of universe, which I think is pretty neat. I'm looking at my computer today, guys, and I'm only seeing about a 13-second lag from my clock to what's going on the screen in the timer over here. And still, we have Jose Guevara at $2 on Return of the New Gods #1. See if anyone is going to challenge him. But with the old stuff coming up, I have a fun one. I have some old Marvel team-ups coming up, which is like 25-cent covers, early 1970s stuff. Marvel Team Up 24. We're going to get this one down. Marvel Team Up 24. And I brought a whole pile of new books. Jose got that at 2. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Coming up next, Marvel Team Up number 24 with Spider-Man and Brother Voodoo. Come on, how old is this? Probably a little bit older than me. Okay, so we got Jose Guevara at $2. Good grab. $1 start bid on Marvel Team Up number 24. Those are fun series, man. So you got Marvel 2-in-1, which is generally the Thing getting teamed up with different people. And Marvel Team Up, which is generally Spider-Man teaming up with different characters. And the really old, like the early Marvel team-ups are really fun. You got like Brother Voodoo, who I've always enjoyed Brother Voodoo. I thought he was a cool character. Drew Chrysler at $1. I'm going to run 2 more books, and we're going to get into the Mads. And they were just neat, man. They go on these little, like, single-issue adventures, you know what I mean? They got some weird villains. This cover is just absolutely spectacular, you know? And they're neat, you know? Some of these less appreciated Marvel books. But by no means at all are they not good, you know what I mean? You hear about Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, and all that. Sometimes Marvel Team Up falls under the radar. You know what else is actually really good, and I keep them all for myself, is a supervillain team up, which is always Doctor Doom with a different supervillain. And there's some really cool covers in that one as well. Just so you know. Okay, what are we going to do next? We're going to run an old Batman next, and then we're going to Mad. Batman 296. Batman 296. Drew got that at $1. Drew at $1. We got Batman 296 coming right at you. Bingo, bongo. Drew got that at $1, and then we're gonna try some Matt after this. Batman, Drew at $1. Batman 296. This is a 30-cent price tag. So I'd like to guesstimate this is probably 1971, 1972. For those of you that are checking, let's go find some Mad magazines. Let's get you in the holiday spirit. We got a Mad holiday edition over here from 1998. Mad 1998 coming up next. Yeah, I know, Drew. You got lucky on getting that one for $1. Mad 365. Let's see how this Batman goes now. Batman 296, going way the heck back to the 70s. See what kind of a feel we get for that. Jimmy G at $1. Amanda Pickles at $2. Mad is on deck. 15 people in the house. Welcome each and every one of you guys. Hope you're having a fun, wintry Wednesday night. 10 seconds coming up on the clock right now. Where are we going to get this one to? Jose at $4. You got that, Jose. Amanda, we see your $5, but Jose got there first, and the timer ran out. We got Mad going back to 1998, Mad 365. Look at this festive issue over here. Oh, I know. Don't worry, Jose. You got that at $4, my friend. Jose at $4. Now we got Mad 365 from 1998. Let's pull that into frame. Jose at $4. Mad happy holidays. You know, we're into December. Mariah Carey is blasting on the radio. It's socially acceptable to wish people happy holidays. Christmas parties are starting. Ancient Duelist, what's up, my man? And you know what? Here we go. Holiday Mads. We're going to go Marvel Classic Comics. Do I want to do that? Or, oh, this is a cool one over here. Avengers Initiative. Let's see how this next one does. Drew Chrysler at 2. I've been seeing this next one in my box for a while, and I was like, I keep pulling it. I just haven't had a chance to like work it in, and tonight I'm like, yes, I'm gonna put it in. But in the meantime, we have Mad Festive Book. You know, wishing everyone happy holidays. Christmas season is around the corner. If Christmas isn't your thing, you can give this one to someone that likes it. In the meantime, Drew Chrysler at 2. Ah, thanks, Drew. I appreciate you, buddy. And coming up next, we got Avengers The Initiative Secret Invasion on deck. 6 seconds on the clock. Where are we going to go with this? Drew, you got that at $2. We're cranking stuff out tonight, guys. Next, we have Avengers The Initiative 15. Guys, I really, really, really like this cover with all the Skrulls. The show stank for Secret Invasion, but the comics were amazing, I thought. Drew at... Let me get that for you, Drew. Drew at 2. Drew at 2. All right. Ooh-wee. 13 people. I got some cool stuff coming. Oh, boy. Where do I go? Where do I go? I'm going to go like this. Amazing Mary Jane #1. We got a big one. Amazing Mary Jane #1 on deck. Amazing MJ1. Avengers Initiative. Yeah, so anyways, guys, if you guys actually read the Secret Invasion back in the day, it was really neat because you never really know who the Skrulls were. And an artist by the name of Lionel Francis Yu was drawing most of the main stuff. And it was really dark and gritty. And I really enjoyed it. Jimmy G at $1. And so I thought it added really well to the whole feel of the series. And yeah, so that being said, this was a kind of homage to Avengers The Initiative 1, coming out of Secret or Civil War, that they created Avengers The Initiative, which was like a training academy for new heroes. And now Avengers The Initiative number 15, you got kind of like a Skrull like homage to it, because you didn't know which characters were Skrulls and which weren't, you know, because what the Skrulls were doing, they were kidnapping the heroes and then replacing them with their own people. All right, we got Jimmy G looking to take that at $1. Okay, guys, coming up next, we have the Amazing Mary Jane #1. Now, I have a feeling this is going to do okay. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Amazing Mary Jane #1. Cool, cool, cool cover. Okay. Jimmy G1. We also have a ton of X-Men and X-Men related stuff tonight. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to pull a pretty cool cover out. Marvel Tales 113. Jimmy G at $1. Gonna go like that, and then we're going to go for some more Batman afterwards, I think. 47 seconds on the clock, guys. Amazing MJ #1. Oh gosh darn, I love Gatorade. Amanda Pickles at 2. Who could have guessed that? 31 seconds on the clock. We do have a lot of Mad magazines to run tonight, so I'm going to be getting to a bunch of those. I had some requests for Mads earlier in the day, so we'll see if those people show up. And we'll go from there. Currently, we have Amanda Pickle sitting at $2. However, I have a feeling there might be some snipes coming up, guys. Hey, guys, tell me this. Do you guys have any holiday plans, any travel plans, anything like that? Ancient Duelist at 3. Ancient Duelist, you got that at 3. Okay, next up, Marvel Tales 113. Look at this cool Goblin Spider-Man battle cover. Jimmy G, we see your 4, buddy. You came in way after the buzzer, though. I know there's lag, and I apologize for it. Ancient Duelist, you got that at 3. Duelist. Tonight, guys, we are staying on till about 8:39. As long as you guys are with us. I know last week was a bit of a slower night. Or last week was a bit of a quicker one, sorry. This week we're staying on. So get ready to bear with me. Ooh. We're going to go right into Scotty Young next. ASM 62. Oh, thank you, Drew. I appreciate that. Oh, but for this Marvel Tales 113, look at this killer Spider-Man Goblin battle cover. I picked this one. I just really like the cover on it. You know what I mean? 40 seconds left of the clock. We also got some Turtles. Jimmy G at $1. We brought some Turtles tonight. I brought Independence Day comics. How about that? Also, what is over here? Disney, Darkwing Duck, Batman, X-Men, Venom, Harley Quinn. We got all sorts of stuff tonight, guys. We're going to be intermixing them, running some here and there. We're just getting warmed up. 6:21. We're already been on for 21 minutes, guys. How about that? Jimmy G at $1. Let's see. What can we do with this? 4 seconds remaining. Jimmy, that is good value for $1. Jimmy G at $1. Next up, ASM 62, Scotty Young. Bada bing, bada boom. We are running. Jimmy G at $1. $1 Serpent, ASM 62. Coming up after this, let's go. Let's try. Who do we got in the room right now? Let's try Amanda Pickles at 2, Elena at 2, Ancient Duelist at 3. Okay, we're gonna try this one next. Helena at 4. 40 seconds remaining. This is a cool cover, isn't it, guys? Let's see, I might have some more Scotty Young later on in the evening. I do have some foils over here. Jimmy G at 5. 17 seconds. I think we're going to have a shootout at the end here. 13 people in the house. Nice snowy night. Wolverine, oh, look at that X-Men too. Amanda Pickles at 6. Amanda, you got that at $6. All for Bitcoin was here 7, but it didn't come in until after the buzzer. Power Rangers number 12, guys. Look at this crazy white Ranger cover. Amanda at 6. Amanda at 6. Power Rangers number 12. Do I want to go back to this pile? Ooh. See how Power Ranger does. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should start the timer, eh? And then we're going to go for some X-Men next. Let's see how X-Men does. Okay, crickets on the Power Rangers so far. You never know. It depends. Sometimes people like Power Rangers, sometimes they don't. We might get there, though, with this one. I'm suspecting we're going to see a couple $1 bids coming through. But, yeah. Okay, we're going to go like that. And we're going to go Marvel Team Up after that. Marvel Team Up 50. 30 seconds left. No bids yet. Jimmy G at $1 for Power Rangers number 12. Guys, I think the next one will be, I think people are going to like this. The cover is pretty cool on the next one. Jimmy G sitting pretty at $1. Ancient Duelist at $2. Ancient Duelist, you got that $2. Beauty, my friend. Next up, Son of M number 5. Look at this cover, guys. If you're an X-Men fan, how can you not like that cover? That's what I'm saying. Okay. Ancient Duelist. Son of M number 5. That is what I call a bitchin' cover. What am I going to do? I'm going to do this, an Uncanny, and then a Mad. Marvel Team Up 50, Uncanny X-Men 538, Ancient Duelist 3. $538. Okay, we got some $4 bids from Amanda Pickles. Awesome cover. And then we're going to go Mad. Okay, next 3 books are picked. Let's see if Amanda's going to get any competition here. 13 people in the house. Coming up on a half an hour. Where the heck did the last half an hour go? I guess when you're moving and shaking, you're just having fun. $4 on Amanda Pickles right here. Five seconds remaining on the clock. Amanda, you got that 4. Next up, Marvel Team Up number 50. Look at this one. Cool Doctor Strange cover. Okay, Amanda got that at $4. $1 started on the Marvel Team Up number 50, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Who could be mad about that? That's a cool little combination. If you remember last year, all the Spider-Man Doctor Strange Team Up books were pretty hot. After Spider-Man, was it Homecoming? Came to theaters. And was that the right movie? Yeah, and then Spider-Man Doctor Strange, mad, and it was a good thing, and all sorts of shit happened. Oh, I love sparkling water. Drew Chrysler at $1. Drew, we got Mad magazines coming up. 2 books down. I'm going to go find this. Okay, guys, what do we got right now? We got Drew Chrysler at $1. Jonathan Majors, my guy, at $2. Trying to take price tags off of books over here before I run them. Okay, Jonathan Majors at $2 for Marvel Team Up number 50, Spider-Man Doctor Strange. See if we're getting the action at the end of the line here. John Majors, you got that at $2. Jonathan Majors, $2. Next up, we got Uncanny X-Men coming up next. Uncanny X-Men number 538, pretty cool team shot right there. Okay, that was Jonathan Majors at 2. John Majors at 2. This here we have Uncanny X-Men 538. One of the cool iterations of the team. I think that's the one. Namor, Storm, Psylocke, Kitty Pryde, Siren. Who else do we got up there? Angel. All sorts of people. Okay. Sorry, guys. Bear with us for a second here. It's reading me as chat disconnected here. Hopefully we can queue back on. There we go. Sorry guys, YouTube's been a little bit glitchy the past couple of weeks. Manda Pickles at $1. 25 seconds on the clock. Jonathan Majors at 2. Sometimes, guys, I get these little notifications saying the chat has been disconnected. Not sure what goes on with that, but the joys of technology. It's great while it works. Okay, Jonathan Majors holding it down at $2 right now. Are you going to get any competition coming down the pipeline? John Majors at $2. $2. Perfect. Next we have Mad number 538 from 2016. Mad about hoverboards. Bada bing, bada boom. John Majors. $2. Coming up next, we have Avengers Disney. Oh geez, look at me not starting the clock again. Just when I think I'm on top of things. Drew Chrysler at $1. Mad about hoverboards. Then we're going to go Joker 15 after that. Loading everything up. I have to find some more Mad magazines. I still have a bunch, but like my stash is significantly dwindled from what it once was back in the day. Let's see who we got on this one. $1 start. Leviticus the Atheist at 3. Levi's back in the house. We have some pretty cool ones too that I'm going to run in a bit. We have the Indiana Jones Mad, which I thought was pretty neat. 40 seconds remaining. Drew Chrysler at 4. Let's see what this battle can entail over here. We got a couple fans of Mads over here. Sometimes we got some snipes on the Mads too. Alright, I'm going to take a picture of this one, send it to some people. 15 seconds on the clock. Drew Chrysler still sitting pretty at 4. Drew Chrysler, you got that at 4, buddy. 2. All right, next up we have a Disney Avengers variant over here. Look at this, $1 start bid, guys. Get her going. Drew Chrysler at 4. Oh yeah, sweet book. Drew's getting it. Perfect. 1 minute, 2 seconds left on the clock. We got the Disney variant. Let's see if my package has moved. It's frustrating. I am waiting for a package to move along over here, and it hasn't moved at all. Jimmy G at $1. Manda Pickles at 2. $16 seconds on the clock. Next up, we got some Joker action. Jimmy G at 3. Will he get sniped? Jimmy G, you got that at 3. Joker number 15. Okay, here we go. Who gets that? Jimmy G at 3. Joker number 15. And after that, you know what? We are going to go TMNT number 4. Ancient Duelist at 2. Man, we see your 1. Not quite high enough. Amanda at 4. All right. 15 people in the house. Sitting pretty. We're going to get into some ASM in just a minute here, ladies and gentlemen. We got some TMNT, and then the ASM will start. We'll throw that over here. The Avengers can go over there. And thank you, Drew. I appreciate it, buddy. Amanda at 4. Next up, TMNT number 4, guys. Look at this beautiful Donatello character variant. Amanda at $4. Next up, we're going to run some Spider-Man, ASM 364. See how Spidey does tonight. Jimmy G at $1. This is a beautiful character variant cover over here. Very like Kevin Eastman-esque, you know. See if we have any TMNT fans in the house. 38 minutes into the auction. Again, we're going to try to keep it going until about 8:30 tonight, guys. Just grind her out. Jimmy G sitting at $1. Leading off with some ASM next. 11 people in the house. We also have some Spawn going on, guys, if there's any fans of Spawn. Pardon me. And we're going to run, depending on how the ASM goes, we're going to try to run 3 or 4 ASMs. No turtles. Jimmy G is $1. Okay. Next up, ASM 364. Jimmy G at $1. ASM 364. No bids yet. Jimmy G at $1. 58 seconds on the clock, 12 in the room. Let's see if we can get these guys moving. ASM 364, precursor to the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099. That takes place in ASM 365. 43 seconds left on the clock. We're looking at about 10 seconds lag on my end, with 33 seconds on the clock. Let's see how far we can push this guy up. After that, we're going to go Wolverine. We're going to come back to some old school Batman. Batman 304. Ancient Duelist at $2. JW at $4. You're getting a bunch of those last week for $4, JW. 12 people, 1. JW at 4. Alright, next up, we're going to go Wolverine number 64. I like this cover too. We got Mystique there, Wolverine. Wolverine. Okay, so we got JW at 4. Okay, Wolverine number 64. Pretty cool Mystique cover. $1 start bid. We're going back to old school Batman after that. And let's see, what do we have? And they go Ancient Duelist at 2. We're gonna go Spider. Got you on that. Desert foil. Then we're gonna drop a foil. Manda Pickles 3. 30 seconds left. There could be some room for some bids here. Six seconds left. Alina's at 4. Alina, you got that at $4. You're on the board. Next up, Batman number 304. Old school Bats. Alina at 4. Manda Pickles at 1. 37 seconds on the clock. Jose at 3. The old school Batman stuff's awesome. Ten seconds remaining. Let's see if we get any snipe action over here. Jose, you got that at $3. I'll give it to you at 3, Jose. I saw your 4, but whatever. I'll give it to you at 3. Jose at 3. Next up, we have Ghost Spider number 3, Scotty Young variant. $1 start bid. Coming up next, where is what I'm looking for? One more. Ghost Spider number 3, Scotty Young variant. Look at how cool this cover is. Jimmy G at $1. Elena, we see your one, but Jimmy G got there first. Jimmy G at 2. What are you guys watching on TV right now? I was checking out some of like the Transformers 1 movie. I don't know. I gotta give it another chance. It doesn't have the same feel as the other ones, you know? Like the OG, like G1 Transformers 1. I was a big fan of those. Jimmy G, weigh in. What do you think about the Transformers 1 movie? You like it? You don't like it? I felt they kind of moved away from the Transformers origin a little bit. We got Elena at 3 right now. Jimmy G at 4. Jimmy G, you got that at 4. Jimmy G at $4. Next up, Dazzler number 1, Jim Lee foil. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this. Pretty cool. Jimmy G at 4. Silo? Good show. Okay, let's try. I'm going to go Spawn. Jimmy G at 1. Spawn 19. After that, I'm going to go Batman. More Batman. Batman 501. Ancient Duelist at 3. I have a good couple books coming up here for you guys. You know what my goal this weekend at Montreal Comic Con is? Not buy anything. Good freaking luck though. I say this, and here's the thing. As soon as I leave my booth, I'm spending money. There's no question, no ifs, ands, or buts. Something's going to catch my eye, and I'm gonna spend. Like, I'm going out for dinner on Saturday night, so I got to spend some money on that. I think there's a UFC on Saturday night, too, I might try to catch. But aside from that, Jose at 4. Really, really, really Ancient Duelist at 6. I'm going to try not to spend any money. That's my goal. As soon as I get back, Ancient Duelist 6. Ancient Duelist, you got that at 6. Coming up next, guys, look at this. Cool. This is the Coelho cover, Venom War number 5. Look at this one. Perfect. Okay, Ancient Duelist, you got that at 6. I got to go to Toronto and pick up that book, and that book is costing me an arm and a leg. Ancient Duelist 6. $1 start bid. Venom War number 5. Look at how crazy this cover is. When we were ordering them, I was like, this is just a really neat cover. These Coelho covers, he all kind of has the same feel. It's like Scotty Young inspired almost, you know. Levi at 4. You see everyone else, but Levi got up there. Oh, you know what? I got another cool one. TNT 124. Put that 124. I'm going to put that in the queue as well. Jimmy G at 5. I don't blame you for getting up there, Jimmy G. 16 people in the house. Yeah, these snow days are good for the auction, you know. People want to stay in, have some fun, bid on some books. And so I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. I'm going to be pretty consistent over the next little while. Like, again, I'm away this weekend. I'm not away. I'm in town, like, solid until, like, well, I go to Toronto right afterwards, but I am here, like, nonstop. Jimmy G at 5. Shows how boring I am. Everyone else is like, I'm going to Cabo. I'm like, oh, great. I'm going to the farmer's market at Lansdowne. Oliver Bitcoin comes in at 7. Oliver Bitcoin at $7. Oliver Bitcoin 7. Next up, we got Spawn. Let's see how Spawn does tonight. Spawn number 19. Boom. Boom. Oliver Bitcoin at 7. $7. Okay, let's see how this one does. I think, like, Spawn, it has a bit of a following, you know? I don't think you guys are into the cartoon books as much. I'm going to drop this freaking cool one. Oh, cool. I'm going to put both of you guys in the stack. Venom 38. What if Venom 2? This is the only one I was like a little questionable about. But I thought it was a really strong Spawn cover. You know what I mean? Spawn, and early Spawn too. Spawn 19. But when I veer off the beaten path, what I mean by that is like when I go off of like mainstream stuff, it's a little questionable because you definitely have to have the right people in that are going to appreciate it. Like under normal circumstances, like this is, if you're a Spawn fan, this is a pretty good one. Jimmy G at $1. But I guess most people, J-Dub at $3. There we go. Getting some love. We've got some Batman coming up again next. Brought a bunch of Batman tonight. All for Bitcoin at 4. You're timing it well, buddy. All for Bitcoin. You got that at $4, bud. Next up, we have Batman number 501. Batman number 501. Okay, all for Bitcoin at 4. Okay, Bat 501. We'll go back to some ASM after. I got $3 queued up after this. Jose, yeah, it was a nice snipe. Jose at 2, Amanda Pickles at 3. We do have, I have more Batman too. Jose's sitting pretty at $4 right now. Next up, I'm going to try running some festive books, you know. Why not? It's snowing out. I'm in the holiday spirit. We had a Black Friday sale last week. That was unplanned, but what can you do? And today, it's the holiday spirits alive and well at the Nefarious Comics auction. But listen, I hope I get to see some of you guys down there, man. It always brightens up a con when someone's like, hey, I go to your auctions. I'm like, okay, sweet. And then chat, like Drew when he came up to me in Toronto, and Sybil, Billy AC, every time she comes around. It's always a whole bunch of fun. The barrel of laughs. Right now we got Jose Guevara at $4. Amanda Pickles at $6. Jose at 7. Okay, Jose 7. TMNT 124. Look at this variant over here, guys. They're all getting snowed on. That's why I thought it was fun. Jose at 7. TMNT 124. Let's see how this one does. I thought, you know, Holiday Spirit alive and well. This one could do pretty well. I guess we will see. 6:53. Almost coming up on hour number 1. How about that, guys? No bids yet. However, you know, the Christmas TMNT covers, they could do well. One might think. Okay, yeah, we're going back to ASM over here, which is going to be ASM 360 coming up on the pipeline. Jimmy G at $1. 360. Jimmy G's sitting at $1. Let's see if anyone else wants to get in on this action. I like, you know what? Sometimes Turtles goes like freaking hot. Other times, not so much. Like if Christian was here, oof, watch out. 15 seconds on the clock, guys. 9 seconds. Does Jimmy G get this at $1? Ugh. Oliver Bitcoin at 2. Next up, super strong Venom cover. Venom versus Doom. Venom 38. Guys, guess what? I love this cover. Okay. Ancient Duelist, you were a little bit late on that. So we got all for Bitcoin 2. $2 for all for Bitcoin. Next up, Venom 38. Super cool Doctor Doom cover. Minute left on the clock. Bebopping and scatting. $52 seconds on the clock. No bids yet on the Venom 38. Gorgeous Doctor Doom versus Venom cover. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Coming up next, we have another Venom. Let's see how that one goes. Oh, we'll see. Amanda Pickles at 2. Yeah, Amanda, isn't this a solid Doctor Doom cover? I thought so. 25 seconds on the clock. See if anyone's going to give you any challenges on this. We have another Venom next, and then we're into some ASMs. We're going to try 2 ASMs in a row after that. Amanda, you might be running away with this at $2. Oh, J-Dub at 3. J-Dub got that at 3, buddy. Good grab. What if Venom number 2? Look at this Venomized Wolverine cover. This one's a good one. Well, I'm going to say that about everything, but yeah. J-Dub at 3. J-Dub at $3. $1 start bid. Here we go. We're going to go ASM. Ooh, let's go this way. ASM 360, 358. $1 start bid on What If Venom number 2. Has anyone been watching that Dune Prophecy show that's on Crave right now or HBO? I was trying to get into it, and the production value just looks phenomenal on it. Again, another one of these shows. I've just had ants in my pants lately. You know, I haven't really been able to get into too much. So I'm gonna give it another shot. But if anyone's in the chat seen it, let me know what you guys think. In the meantime, what if Venom number 4, or what if Venom number 2 over here, this Venomized Wolverine? See what you guys think. Francis Code, my guy, how are you, dude? Welcome aboard. You're just in the nick of time to bid on this Venom number, what if Venom number 2? And of all books I thought would not go without a bid, we've been running some good books, I think. Arcane. Amanda Pickles at 2. Amanda, this is a pretty good one if you get it at $2. Amanda at 2. Okay, next up. ASM 360. Arcane, eh? Matt, I'm going to check that out. Amanda, you got that too. Next up, we have ASM 360. Followed by, we're going to go like this. ASM 360, Carnage number 1 foil. Well, Carnage 1 foil action. Jimmy G at $1. Oh, Matt, good to know, buddy. Okay, 13 of you guys chilling out with us. We are just crossing the 1 hour mark, and my first yawn comes about. Jimmy G at $1. on ASM 360, 23 seconds. Oh, have you already watched Skeleton Crew, Amanda? I have it in my phone tomorrow to watch. How many episodes are in Skeleton Crew? Okay, as if Jimmy D. Francis Code at 2. J-Dub at 3. J-Dub, you got that at 3. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man 358. Look at this beauty. Old school Punisher cover. I think this one's going to do good. J-Dub at 3. Yeah, but how many episodes are there going to be? Is it like a full series, like 8 episodes? Which is really good news. I'm looking forward to What If. What If coming out over Christmas, where it's like a new episode a day, you know what I mean? Okay, so ASM 358. And then after that, let's run another Batman after that. Batman 381. Oh, this is a funny one. The Batman one? You guys like this one. J-Dub, or Jimmy G at 1. Sorry. Jimmy G at $1. Then we can go. Loading stuff up. I'm surprised it's only going for $1. Amanda Pickles 2. Elena, we see her 2, but Amanda got there first. All for Bitcoin got that at $3. Hey, All for Bitcoin, do you want me to bring this up to Montreal with me, buddy? I remember you had mentioned that some time ago. We got Carnage #1 Del Auto foil. Let's see. Hang on. I gotta move some stuff here. Oh, jeez, the whole thing's falling apart. Carnage #1 foil, guys. All for Bitcoin 3. And that's by Gabriel Del Auto. All for Bitcoin, $3. Carnage 1 foil, followed by Batman, Catwoman, and Harley Quinn is what's coming on deck. All for Bitcoin. There's a good chance you may need a short box. I have it in my phone. Elena, you got your bidder at $1 right now. Jimmy G is at $1 first. Elena, we see your $1. You're gonna have to go higher. All right, buddy. I will indeed bring your stuff. I got a big pile of stuff to bring for you, and we'll get her down there. Elena at 2. Beautiful Gabriel Del Auto Carnage #1 foil. Remember when this one came out? I was like, ooh, that is so cool. Jose at 3. Jimmy G at 4. Ten seconds remaining. Elena at 6. J-Dub at 8. Okay, next up is Batman 381. Okay, Batman 381, start the timer. What do I want to run here? Okay, let's see how this does. I'm going to try some older stuff with you guys. coming up here. Shang-Chi 22. Jose at 2. That was a close one. Daredevil 217. Look at this, but I like this one because look at the second Batman. He's got like a goatee and a mustache. You know, it's like, guess who the imposter is? Probably the mustachioed Batman. Batman 381. Jose sitting pretty at $2 right now. We got some Catwoman coming up next. Jose, let's see if we're going to run away with this at $2. That'll be a good deal. Amanda at 3. I thought she was waiting in the wings. Amanda at 3. Amanda got that at $3. Next up, we got Catwoman number 34 coming right at you. Catwoman number 34. $1 start bid. Amanda at 3. On deck is Harley Quinn, then Master of Kung Fu, then Daredevil. What else do I want to run? Oh, let's see how this goes. No bids on Catwoman. Well, let's see how this one goes. 40 seconds remaining. 13 people kicking it with us right now. Jimmy G at $1. Amanda at 1. You got to get higher than that, Amanda. Amanda at 2. $15 seconds on the clock. 14 people in the room. 5 likes. All right. 41 views. We're doing okay, guys. Amanda, so far, you look like you're going to be taking it down at 2 unless someone snipes you at the last minute here. And it doesn't happen. Amanda at 2. Amanda, you got that at $2. Harley Quinn number 7 is up next. Amanda at 2. I think CGC is still the go-to for right now, my friend. It's just been the industry standard forever. It depends how PSA. It's going to take some time, you know what I mean? Right now we have like CBCS, CGC. I have CBCS books that won't sell because they're CBCS. CGC is like the way to go. It's just they're a very difficult company to deal with, like with the turnaround times and there's always something going on with them, it seems, you know, some kind of like controversy or whatever. But yeah, CGC is the way. 15 people in the house. Jimmy G at $1 right now for Harley Quinn number 7. Coming up next, Shang-Chi number 22. And then what do we want to do after that? 13 people in the house. I'm going to try another Mad magazine in a little bit here. What year is this from? We're going to go Mad. We're going to put Mad in the queue over here, guys. Jimmy G at $1. Okay, 2 seconds remaining. Jimmy G got that at $1. Next up, Master of Kung Fu, number 22. Let's get this one moving. Okay. Jimmy G $1. Jimmy G got that at $1. Daredevil 217 is coming up next. Mad 530. We got Daredevil, Karate Kid number 9, and Mad all on deck. After that, I'm going to throw up one of my favorite modern covers I've seen in a long, long time. Cap 14. Alina at $1. Yeah, this collection I got is loaded with these Marvel team-ups and Master of Kung Fu, Ghost Riders, cool stuff like that. Good stuff for my bins, you know? For those guys that show up with those big, long lists looking to fill in runs and stuff. Right now we have Alina at $1, which, by all means and all accounts, is not that far off from cover price. So you're doing okay on that one, Alina. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Let me see where we can get this one to. All for Bitcoin, you got that at $2. Next up, Daredevil Man Without Fear, number 217, Canadian price variant. $1 start bid, guys. $2. Okay, $1 start bid on the Daredevil 217, Jimmy G at $1. That's, I'm going to go and say Frank Miller, but I'll tell you in 2 seconds. Yeah, that's Frank Miller on the cover art right there, buddy. Daredevil 217 Canadian price variant. All for Bitcoin at 3. Okay, coming up next, some vintage Karate Kid number 9. Look at this. Karate Kid number 9. When was the last time you guys saw one of those? All for Bitcoin, you got the last one at $3. $1 start bid. $7.13. And we are cruising right along, guys. Let's see what we got here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. All right, we're gonna have some fun. Foil extravaganza coming up here, guys. We're putting them in the queue. We'll run all the foils. Karate Kid number 9. Let's see who jumps on this one. Amanda Pickles at 1. Now, this is not the Ralph Macchio Karate Kid. This actually predates it. So they had a character in DC called the Karate Kid. And here he is, laying down the beatdown. Amanda's at $1 right now for Karate Kid number 9. Coming up next, Mad number 530. 5 seconds remaining. Amanda, you got that at $1. All right, Mad number 530. World Peace Now. No kidding. $1 start bid. Amanda got that at $1. What am I missing? Drew, my man, $1. A whole bunch of foils coming up next. By a whole bunch, I mean 4. Amanda Pickles 2. Alright, loaded those guys all up. Next one, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cover. Drew Chrysler at 3. Two, one. Drew, you got that at $3, buddy. Drew at 3. Now look at this cover. Oh my God, Captain America 14. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Doom cover. I love, 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 love this book. Drew at $3. $1 start bid on the Captain America number 14 variant. Look at this beautiful Doctor Doom variant with the bloody Captain America shield there, and Doctor Doom just sitting there chilling. And looked like a decimated background. Lena at $1. Absolutely gorgeous cover. 56 seconds on the clock. Let's see what we can do here. Elena sitting pretty at $1 right now. Let's see if anyone's going to challenge her on this one. Coming up after this, guys, we have a whole bunch of foils. Foil extravaganza coming at like 4 foils coming down the pipeline at you. All sorts of neat ones. 23 seconds on the clock. Elena, you might be getting the deal of the day over here on this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Doctor Doom variant, which I just think is a phenomenal cover. 10 seconds left. Let's see if we're going to get any action on this or if Elena's going to steal this one at $1. Ancient Duelist at 2. Ancient Duelist, you got that one at 2. Elena, your 4 was just a bit too late. Coming up next, Spectacular Spider-Men number 1 foil. Ancient Duelist at 2. Spectacular Spider-Man number 1 foil. 10 not 10 seconds. Ancient Duelist comes out in front at 3. Jimmy G, you see your $1. There you go. $4, Jimmy G. Drew, thanks very much, buddy. Appreciate it. Jimmy G still in the lead at 4. Couple more cool foils coming down after this, guys. Right now, Jimmy G out in front at $4. 12 seconds on the clock. We are at 1 hour, 20 minutes right now. Ancient Duelist at 6. And that's going to be good enough to take it home. Ancient Duelist, you got that at $6. Next up, Punisher 2099, number 1 foil. $1 start bid. Ancient Duelist at 6. $1 start bid on the Punisher 2099 number 1. I always thought he was a cool looking character. You know, great cover as well. Ancient Duelist at $1. Jose Guevara at 3. Sure, buddy. I'll pull some out for you. Let's, well, you will insert some right here. Jose is still sitting pretty at, I'll put some in next for you, okay, pal? Jose is still sitting pretty at 3. One. Jose, you got that at 3, buddy. Coming up on Popular Demand, we have ASM number 359. ASM 359, let's go. Jose at $3. I do have a few of them here. ASM 356. Billy AC joining the chat. Oh, Sybil, I got a cool book for you. I was waiting for you to come. Hey, Sybil, are you you're going to Montreal Comic Con this weekend? You want me to bring your stuff? Jimmy G at $1. That's just a plastic there, guys, so don't worry. The book's very nice. 13 people in the house. We got Jimmy G at $1. Hey, Sybil, tell me this. How's the weather in Montreal? Is there snow on the ground there? Because Ottawa just got dumped on. Okay, perfect, perfect. I'll have your stuff for you. 15 seconds on the clock. Jimmy G sitting at $1. All for Bitcoin at 2. I'll try another ASM, G-Dub, but that one didn't go very good. ASM 356. Well, as long as it's not super bad, Sybil. All for Bitcoin 2. That was the last one. And then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled books. We got some cool ones. Lots of X-Men tonight, too, which we haven't even scratched the surface on. So yeah, I'm going to run X-Men. Where am I going to go? I'm going to run an X-Men book after this one. Ah, you got those ones, eh? Ancient Duelists at $1. Okay, Sybil, that's not too bad then. That's respectable. I think, what did we get down here? I don't want to say a foot, but it was a lot. It was snowing all day, and it stayed. I was like wearing shorts 10 days ago down here, going up and down Bank Street. Looks like winter is finally upon us. I had to like dig out my winter jacket yesterday. Jimmy G had 2. Hey, J-Dub, have a great night, buddy. I always appreciate you sliding by. We'll see you next Wednesday. All for Bitcoin, you got that at 3. All for Bitcoin, got that at 3. We're going to go X-Men 2099 number 1. Technically an X-Men book, yes. What did we do? All for Bitcoin at 3. Oh, J-Dub, I can imagine. It's got to be crazy down there. Okay, X-Men 2099 number 1. And then we got a cool Flash book. Jimmy G at $1. And then we're going to get into X-Men right after the next book. Coming up on 1 hour and a half. That's what I'm talking about. Jose Guevara at 3. Remember when these books came out in the 90s, 93? Oh, all those 2099 ones? Those are pretty sweet. $19 seconds. Here we go. Jose Guevara at $3. Jimmy G at 4. Is he going to take it down at $4? Jimmy G at 4. Okay, Jimmy G got that $4. Next up, Showcase 22 foil. First Hal Jordan foil. I just bought one of these, like a real one. The non-foil from like 1959. I got it in a couple weeks. What do you have? Jimmy G at 4. Showcase 22. And then, Sybil, you're going to like the next book. I'm glad you showed up because I was holding off. I didn't see it in the chat. As soon as I ordered it, I was like, Sybil's going to like this next one. You'll see what I'm talking about when I drop it. Showcase 22 facsimile foil. Perfect, cool book. First appearance of Hal Jordan. Let's see what we can get rolling on this one. Elena at $1. Oh, boy. Oh, a good stock of books sold already. Yes. The suspense. The suspense. Jose Guevara at $3. Elena at 4. $10 seconds remaining, guys. Get those bids in. Jimmy G at 5. Jose at 6. Jose at 7. Alright, Elena, tell me if I'm right or wrong. X-Men number 6. Look at this Gambit cover. Beautiful. Jose at 7. Jose at 7. X-Men number 6. Beautiful Gambit cover. And we're going to roll with some X-Men. Billy AC at 5. What do you think? Was I right, Sybil? X-Men 368. See if you're going to go uncontested on this. But this is a very strong cover, though. Especially if you're a Gambit fan. 39 seconds on the clock. We are into our X-Men stuff now. One hour and 30 minutes in. Oh, I know. It's so cool. I only have one of them, too. Watch out for the snipes, though. You never know. Ten seconds remaining. Ooh, it's getting close. Uncontested, you take it home, Sybil, $5. I'm glad I went to you. All right, next up we have X-Men 368. Look at this. Here's another pretty sweet cover. X-Men 368, Billy AC 5. You know what the good thing is, Sybil, is you're going to get it this weekend when you see me. You don't have to wait, because I'm coming there. I was actually in Montreal not long ago. I had to do some stuff for work, picking up some inventory. Elena at $1. Uncanny X-Men 368. Let me go X-Men 369. A lot of strong covers. X-Men 470. We're going to see how X-Men's going to do tonight. Jimmy G at $2. Anytime there's like a Wolverine Magneto cover like this, I think they do pretty good. 13 people still kicking it with us, guys. The goal is to get to 8:30. Sometimes we push a little later. As long as the guys are still bidding, I'll still go. All right, Jimmy G at $2 right now. Let's see if this one goes any higher. I got a good one. X-Men 369 is coming right afterwards, and that one's a strong cover too. Elena at $3. Elena, you got that at $3. All right, now look at this next one. X-Men 369, the one right after. That is a beauty cover. I love Juggernaut. I just picked up a second appearance of Juggernaut. Elena, I'm going to send pictures of it to a couple of you guys. Hopefully that makes it to Montreal Comic Con. Well, not hopefully. If it sells, it sells. I'm seeing a client later tonight. I got my buddy. He finishes work at 2:30 in the morning. And I see him when he finishes work. We go to my storage, and he's a seller too, so I wholesale to him. And he buys a bunch of stuff. And so I'm bringing that, and I think he might take it. I know he likes that kind of stuff. Like old, well, really, who doesn't like old? He likes old Spider-Man, old X-Men, old Batman. Like, it's like most popular books. So I think he might go after that one. You never know. X-Men 369, beautiful Juggernaut cover. Like, it's tough, man. Like, my favorite X-Men villain, there's like Sentinels. I love them. Magneto, obviously so cool. Juggernaut, really neat. Elena at $1. I'm loading up the X-Men right now. Elena's at $3. She gets it. Next up, we're going X-Men 470. X-Men 470. Ooh-wee. Let's see. X-Men 470. 13 people in the room. 6 likes. All right. Doing okay with that. No bids yet. Let's see if we can get any action on this. We have a really cool Humberto Ramos Psylocke cover coming up next. "39 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I'm coming. We're leaving Ottawa like probably 10 in the morning. Then we got to set up all day and stay over Friday night, and then the show starts on Sunday. No bids on X-Men 470. Is this going to be the first swing and a miss tonight? Jimmy G the dollar. We're mixed up. We're going to go Uncanny X-Men number 10. Oh, jeez. That always happens. Look at that. Just when I think I'm slick. I really like this cover, too. Who got the Jimmy G the dollar? Uncanny X-Men number 10. Look at this. Beauty cover. We got an oldie coming up next. Billy AC2. Okay, let's see if that's going to go uncontested. Oliver Bitcoin at 3. Oliver Bitcoin got that at 3. Next up, we have Marvel Superheroes number 44. Marvel Superheroes number 44. There we go. Queen 40. Look at this oldie over here. The Hulk versus the Stranger. And all these Marvel superheroes, these are original stories as well. And so it's kind of like a Marvel team-up sort of book. You know, sometimes they have Doctor Doom in them. Sometimes they have all sorts of different characters. I just really like this. It's the Hulk versus the Stranger. The Stranger was one of those, like, cosmic beings. He was in, like, the Infinity Gauntlet when they, like, summoned all the cosmic deities to face Thanos and stuff. So it's a pretty cool book. Jimmy G at $1. We got 27 seconds left on the clock. You guys are going to like the cover for the next one. $7.39 left on the clock. Three seconds remaining. Jimmy G. Jonathan Major at $2. Time that snipe well, buddy. Joker Harley Quinn Uncovered number 1. Look at this Alex Ross cover over here. Beautiful. $1 start bid, guys. Then we have Harley Quinn 40. Let's go back to Spawn afterwards. See how this Spawn does. Spawn 17. You never know. I think we got some Spawn people in the house now. Joker Harley Quinn Uncovered #1. Alex Ross cover. So pretty. 11 of you guys in the room kicking it with me tonight. No bid yet. Jimmy G at $1. That's a good deal if we get that. I'll be surprised. This one, all for Bitcoin 3. All for Bitcoin, you got that 3. Harley Quinn number 40, Lyrics U variant. I love this cover as well. $1 start bid, guys. All for Bitcoin 3. $1 start bid. Jimmy G at 3. Jimmy G sitting pretty at 3 right now. Beautiful Lyrics U Harley Quinn variant and a classic Jester comic. Oh, cover, yeah. No, this is a dope cover, man. This is a beautiful one. 4 seconds remaining. Let's see if we get this one any higher. Amanda Pickles at 5. Okay, man, you got that at 5. Next up, Spawn 17, guys. Spawn 17. We got Energy on Universe #1. Let's go. Oh, we're going to go bring up some of this Iron Fist. Marvel Premiere 15. Jimmy G at $1. All right. Oh boy, I'm picking some more X-Men out for you guys. All right, we're ready to rock. Francis Code, I don't even know what that book is. I do not have it, unfortunately. Sounds cool. What's the premise of it? Billy AC at 2. Energon Universe #1, guys. Transformer cover. Optimus versus Megatron. Billy AC at 2. $7.46. Oh, that's cool. Jimmy G at $1. 48 seconds remaining on the clock. Let's see if this goes any higher or if Jimmy G is going to get this at $1. Francis Code at 2. Francis Code, he got that at 2. Jimmy G was here 3, but Francis Code got there at 2. Next up, Marvel Premiere number 25. Super early Iron Fist, guys. Bringing this one to you guys. All right. Francis Code got that at $2. Francis Code at $2. Next up, we're going to go Thor 260. I'm going to try you guys on for size with some older stuff right now, see how that goes for you. And then we're going to get it back in some X-Men. Elena at $1. See if anyone else is interested. This is super early Iron Fist. His first appearance was in Marvel Premiere number 15. This is Marvel Premiere number 25. And we have Elena out in front at $1 right now. $10 seconds. All for Bitcoin at 2. Elena at 3. Elena at 3. Next up, what do I have next? Thor. Guys, check out this. Thor number 260. Elena got that one at 3. I gotta start the clock. Check some messages here. Okay. Thor 260. Nine seconds on the clock. No bids on Thor. All for Bitcoin got $1. I think you guys will really like this. Is a awesome cover right here. Phoenix End Song number 4 featuring Emma Frost. All for Bitcoin. He got the last one at $1. Phoenix End Song number 4. Look at this beautiful one with Emma Frost. Ooh, I saw this one. I was like, okay, this one's pretty good. Okay, what do I want to do? Okay, it's going to go like this. X-Men 203. I thought this one would be getting some love. 45 seconds left on the clock. All for Bitcoin $1. All, you know what? Okay, so there's Phoenix End Song, Phoenix War Song. This is Phoenix War Song. All Phoenix End Song War songs, they had great covers. Greg Land did the first ones, and this is a different artist. Last name Weiss, W-E-I-S. All for Bitcoin got $1. Okay, X-Men 203. All for Bitcoin $1. All for Bitcoin. You have the last one at $1. This is X-Men 203. Just gotta check some messages. Billy AC at 2. $40 seconds on the clock. We're coming just up on 8 o'clock, guys. We have been going for an hour and 53 minutes. 8 likes. That's a good one. Elena at 3. Eight seconds remaining. All right, Elena, you got that at $3. Coming up next, Uncanny X-Men number 1. Look at this amazing team. All right, Uncanny X-Men number 1, Magneto, Sabretooth, I can't. Oh, Archangel in the back. Pretty cool. Let's go. Let's try this. Master Kung Fu 103. No bids yet for Uncanny X-Men number 1. I cannot believe no one bought that one. Elaine, I'll give it to you for $1. Pretty cool book. We're going to Master of Kung Fu 103. Master of Kung Fu 103. Master of Kung Fu 103. Elena, that was a great snag at $1. Alright, $1 start bid, Master of Kung Fu 103. Oh, my pleasure, Elena. Thanks for always showing up, man. Master of Kung Fu 103. More of my old stuff. I have another cool one coming up. John Carter. More of my old and random stuff. This is like a pretty, it's like a $40, $50 book I'm going to run next. John Carter number 1. Elena at $1. Elena's sitting pretty at $1. Jimmy G at $2. Alright, Jimmy G got that at $2. Next up, John Carter, Warlord of Mars, number 1. This is like a $30, $40 book, maybe even higher. $1 start bid. I shouldn't run it, but it's in my pile, so like, why not? Jimmy G at 2. Okay, where are we gonna go after this? More Spawn, maybe? Spawn 24. Jimmy G at $1. I'm fucking choking on that. Jimmy, if you get this at $1, I am going to be shocked and probably throw my computer out the window. I'm not actually going to, but it's a good book. Elena at 2. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, number 1. Francis Code at 3. Jimmy G at 4. Jimmy G got that at $4 and legitimately like over $30 for sure. Jimmy G at 4. Next book up is going to be Transformers 13. Transformers 13. Jimmy G got that at 4. And guys, just a reminder that we really would appreciate it if payments would be made within 24 hours. Just because of everything I have going on with all my jobs and stuff like that, it's just easy if once invoices are out, they all get sent in 24 hours, so I don't have to like go down my list and harass people to pay, you know. Much appreciated, guys. Francis code at $1. We're gonna go Transformers number 14. We'll spawn 24. All right, 50. What are we at? 8 o'clock. Holy Christmas trees. 8 o'clock already. Time flies when you're having fun and giving away good deals. Ooh, I got some. What are these guys hiding back here? Let's go through these. Perfect. We haven't been running a lot of Spidey, so let's do some of that. Spidey, amazing. Jimmy G in front of $2. I have a couple things lined up. Jimmy G, you've been on a hot streak tonight getting some good bucks, Jimmy G. Jimmy G at 2. Jimmy G gets that 2. Coming up next, spawn number 24, guys. Spawn number 24. Then we're back into some amazing Spider-Man stuff. And like just kind of different Spider-Man stuff. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, that one's fun. 700.3. Alright. What do I want to do here? Let's see how this one goes. And we're going to go DC Presents 79. No bids on Spawn 24. Holy. 10 people in the house. $16 seconds on the clock. No one's liking Spawn these days, eh? It's a nice Spawn cover, McFarlane cover. Francis coded at $1. Billy AC at 2. All for Bitcoin 3. All for Bitcoin 3. We have Amazing Spider-Man 700.3. All for Bitcoin, $3. Amazing Spider-Man 700.3. 700.2. 700.3 is right after it. Pardon me. You know what, Francis? I hear a lot of hype about it. I have them all. I just haven't gone around to reading it. Is it worth reading, my friend? And is it? Do you have to read like Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Superman? Like, do they tie in a little bit? Jimmy G at $1. But I heard, you know what? I read online today that it's been 2024's highest selling comic with 4 million copies sold, and that's across all printings. Crazy, eh? Jimmy G sitting pretty at $1. 15 seconds on the clock, guys. Ah, yeah, probably, eh? All for Bitcoin 2. All right, now we're going ASM 700.3. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, you know what? I should give it a chance. I should read it. ASM 700.3, guys. Jimmy G kicking it off at $1. $50 seconds on the clock. What are we at right now? 8:06. We're going to push on for a bit. Jimmy G sitting pretty at $1. I promise you guys 8:30, so we'll make it 8:30 at least. Because last week was an early one for us. 25 seconds left on the clock. I got an oldie for you guys next. You guys will like this, I think. Elena at 2. $10 seconds left, guys. 3, 2, 1, and Alina gets it at $2. Look at this. DC Comics presents number 79, Superman and Clark Kent. This is going back. This is like mid-70s. Okay. Okay, let's try this. This is what we started it off with. Jimmy G at $1. Jimmy G at $1. We're gonna run another Jim Lee Conan next. Conan 218. Those ones are good. See if we can get this one up any higher, or if Jimmy G is gonna cash in again at $1 here. 14 people in the house kicking it with us, guys. Big hello to everyone. Just a reminder, if you're in the Montreal area this weekend, come check me out at Montreal Comic Con. Nefarious Comics gonna have a big booth. Jimmy G at $1. Conan 218 newsstand Jim Lee cover. How about that? $1 start bid. $14 people in the house. 8:09. We got 20 minutes left, guys, which gives us roughly $10. And I'm going to... Oh, this one should be cool. We'll see, though. You guys, sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. I thought this Jim Lee Conan would go well. Apparently not. Let's see. How many pages are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 pages in. Marvel, yeah, those are cool. Those are good ones. What you need to do is get your hands on Jim Lee Conan. Francis Code at $1. Yeah, good value. Look at how cool that is. All right, 7 seconds left, guys. Conan number 218. Francis Coda at 2. Good deal, buddy. Oliver Bitcoin, you're a little bit late on that. Next up, Marvel Comics presents number 6, starring Patch Wolverine, my favorite version of Wolverine. What am I doing over here? Hey, Drew, have a great night at work, man. Thanks for stopping by. Francis Code 2. Look at this. Marvel Comics presents number 6, starring Patch Wolverine, which is the coolest Wolverine. Wolverine Weapon X13. $1 start bid. 8:11 on the clock. 468 after that. Amanda's still with us. What's up, Amanda? Amanda Pickles at $1. She knows a good book when she sees one. Amanda Pickles at $1. 20 seconds remaining. A couple Wolverines, and we're going to try some X-Men again. Maybe some Spider-Man to round us out. Amanda, you going to get that for $1? Yes, you are. Next up, Wolverine Weapon X, number 13. That's a pretty cool cover. Deathlock with Wolverine skeleton. Amanda won. Jimmy G at $1. Let's see if we can get this one up any higher. 10 people left in the house. 8:13 on the clock. Elena at 2. $20 seconds left on the clock, guys. Where are we going to get this one to? Elena at 2. Elena got it at 2. Next up, X-Men 468. Look at this cool Phoenix cover. So it's Elena 2. Rachel Summers Phoenix, I believe, is who this is. Man the pickles at $1. All for Bitcoin at 2. Next up, Marvel Comics presents number 4. Pretty cool vintage Wolverine cover. Okay, the joys of shipping. So guys, I've been buying Marvel cards lately, and I bought like this $2,500 like Doctor Doom. It's called a precious metal gem card, and like the guy shipped it. I don't know what the heck he did, but it's like it just got flagged. It says improper, missing paperwork, missing commercial invoice. So that's great. All for Bitcoin at 1. That's what I get to deal with right now. Okay. 5 seconds remaining. All for Bitcoin, you got that at $1. That's a really good deal at $1. Next up, X-Men Legacy number 216. Yeah, it's graded 8.0. It's like the original PMG that they had. Now, like this guy did something weird with his paperwork. So it was originally scheduled for delivery today. It got picked up. It took forever to get picked up. He dropped it off at some like UPS drop box in Houston, Texas. And then it just didn't move. And I was like, oh crap. So I called. They said it's missing paperwork. I was like, dude, it's missing paperwork. He called, said it's not. Now it just flagged on the system as like shipment exception and improper paperwork details, missing or improper missing paperwork, missing commercial invoice, contact customer service. Manda pickles at $1. I know, the joys of shipping. Amanda, you got that at $1. Next up, X-Men 466. I thought this was a pretty neat one. Rachel Summers Phoenix on the cover. No bids yet. 8:21 on the clock. X-Men 466 coming down the pipeline to you. Swing and a miss. Alright guys, I think we're winding down here. But I'm going to run a few others. Elena, you want that at $1? You got it. Elena, $1. Done. Avengers Initiative 14. Look at this. This is what we were early with. Look at this one. This one's great. Elena at $1. Oh, we'll give the last one too. Avengers the Initiative. $1 start bid. $1, $1, $1. What do I want to run after this? Or do I want to call it quits? We'll see how this one goes. 9 people in the house. I love these covers, man, these scroll ones. But it looks like I'm alone in, like, you know. Oh, lordy. Okay, I think this is going to be the last book of the night for me, guys. Listen, I'll see everyone at Montreal Comic-Con. That's going to come. And, yeah, dude, as always, thank you so much, guys, for coming through. I'll be back here next week, running books again, man. It's always fun hanging out with you guys. You know, I appreciate it, guys, and we'll talk soon. Elena at $1 on this one. Elena, I really like this cover. I'm a big fan of this cover, you know. Sweet book. 6 seconds remaining. 3, 2. Are you going to get sniped? I don't think so. Perfect. Elena, $1. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to send invoices out, and just a reminder, I request everyone pays within 24 hours. I would really appreciate that. Elena, thank you so much, man. I'll talk to you guys when I get back, and wish me luck. Later, guys. Let's see. End stream.